welcome to my YouTube channel Health and Food Hub. I'm Dr. Rati. Today I would like to share my experience with intermittent fasting. Before I tell you what it is and a few details about it. Okay, so my experience with intermittent fasting started in 2007. I followed it for around a year or so, and this was post my second delivery, and I started following this basically for spiritual reasons. I used to fast for like 2 days, that is Monday and Thursday in a week, wherein I used to have just a glass of milk at dinner time with some syrup and sabja seeds. Okay, and that time I did not know it was called intermittent fasting or anything about intermittent fasting, but I have to tell you, it really worked in making me lose weight. Okay, and moreover, I had like my energy levels were very good. I had real mental clarity, and I kind of liked the diet. But then, yeah, after a year or so, after I lost all those pounds, I gave into my cravings, and then uh, I left the diet, you know. And then again during the lockdown, when my friend was talking about intermittent fasting, by then the name had come. She told me that it is, she feels really great, and she feels very energetic and things, and she's following this. So during the lockdown I thought, okay, why not? And I kind of like took up intermittent fasting, but after 2 weeks I had to go to this vipassana thing, online class was going on, wherein the hours actually extended. And let me tell you, so this was like for a period of like say 3 to 4 weeks. I felt great by the end of it, that I felt light, energetic, and my mind was really clear. I could think really clearly. Okay, so I kind of saw the benefits, but again, cravings. I again gave into my cravings, and then I stopped following it. Now again I'm considering taking it, and this time, yeah, sticking on to it, because I did a lot of study now, and I realized the benefits of intermittent fasting. Okay, so let's go into what is intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is actually an eating pattern, okay, where there is fasting and then there is an eating window. Okay, so you fast for a period of time, then you eat for some time. Now this can be followed in different methods. One is, the most popular one is 16-8, where you fast for 16 hours and you eat for an 8-hour eating window, wherein you put around 2 to 3 meals within that. Okay, but for women it is better that they take up 15 hours and 9 hours of eating window. This is because supposedly intermittent fasting does not have much of does not show results in women as much as in men. Okay, so during this is also called like a breakfast skipping method, where you skip your breakfast and you go directly into lunch after your dinner, which you take at around 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Okay, so then the second method is what I followed. 5 by 2, that is 5 days you eat normally, and then for 2 days you fast, wherein in the fasting period you can take up to 500 calories. Okay, then the third method is eat, stop, eat method, wherein you would eat properly for 5 days in a week, and you will not eat for 2 days, mane you're absolutely off calories for 2 days. Okay, then you have the alternate day fasting, wherein for 24 hours you're absolutely fasting, sorry, for 24 hours you are eating normally, and the other 24 hours you would eat only up to 500 calories. Okay, then after that you have one meal a day diet, wherein you take any one meal. It could be your breakfast, your lunch, or your dinner. Okay, then you have a warrior diet. Now the difference between one meal a day diet and warrior diet is that in warrior diet they have a meal usually in the evening, that is 7 to 8, and that will be like your dinner. Okay, but how it differs from the one meal a day diet is that uh, in warrior diet you can eat limited quantity of uh, wholesome food, like as in dairy products or eggs or things like that. Okay, then is the spontaneous meal skipping, wherein like you skip a breakfast here and there, or a lunch here and there, or a dinner here and there. But obviously, this depends on like it does not have a pattern there where you spontaneously skip, and the number of calories that you are not taking in are bound to be less. The fasting that you're taking is bound to be less, and so you kind of like, it doesn't it may have its effects or it may not have its effects. Okay, so now let's go to what are the benefits. Okay, one I already discussed, weight loss. Okay, this is because if you look at it properly, actually the number of calories you're taking in is anyway reduced because you're fasting most of the time. Okay, and moreover, what happens when you go into this fasting mode, when the body does not get glucose from the glycogen stores that are there, what happens, it starts metabolizing the fats that are there in your body. Okay, and so you tend to lose weight. Okay, the second thing is, it people have shown better control over their blood sugar. Okay, then the third is, it's seen to improve hypertension, okay, or increased blood pressure. Okay, this is by what happens is it reduces the cholesterol level as well as the triglyceride levels, because of which your pressure is seen to improve. Then it's supposed to have anti-aging effects, as in it is supposed to um, what do you say, reduce your aging process. Okay, and then it's supposed to improve your memory and learning abilities. Okay, it is also seen to have beneficial effects in age related diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinsonism. Okay, and then it is supposed to, even it's shown to decrease inflammation in diseases like irritable bowel syndrome, arthritis, and this is the reason why I am keen on taking it up again for my arthritis issues, because I want to reduce the inflammation and see whether it has long-term effects. Okay, and though studies on cancer is going on still, and there is nothing concrete in it, in animals or lab animals it's shown to decrease even cancer, because what happens is it promotes uh, destruction of abnormal cells, okay, in by a process called autophagy. Okay, now who should not be taking it? Okay, pregnant and lactating women preferably should not be taking up this diet. Okay, people with eating disorders like anorexia or bulimia, it's better not to take this diet. Okay, then is people, children below the age of 80, and older people above the age of 65, it is better that they do not take up this diet. then people with advanced diabetes, okay, because and medication, like when you're taking insulin your blood sugars can go low, and then when you're fasting it could have adverse effects. So it is even for these people it is not advisable, okay. And last of all, even I would suggest, just because of some like as in experiments that were done on lab animals, and results have come as the in females the fertility seems to reduce, or there is infertility seen in lab animals, and even the ovarian size kind of like reduced in lab animals when being tested with intermittent fasting, okay. So in all these conditions it is better to take the advice of a doctor before you take up any diet, actually any diet, any diet or any change in your eating pattern that you're going to adopt. It is better to consult your physician before taking up any such thing, okay. Now uh, look here, what I would say is right now intermittent fasting is undergoing a lot of studies and things like that now. So the long term effects of intermittent fasting is not known, okay. But going by what has been practiced in India for many years together, fasting has not been seen to have ill effects basically, especially if it is for a limited amount of time rather than you take extended periods. Yes, it may have its effects, but wherein you are eating a wholesome healthy diet, and the interspersed with fasting could do wonders for your body, okay. Though having said that, I would like to say that long term studies or long term effects of intermittent fasting are not known as yet, okay. Anyway guys, listen to your body, and if it suits you, try it. If it suits you, follow it, because it did suit me, and I am sharing this because I felt really good taking up intermittent fasting. So all the best guys, and meet you in my next video. Bye.